I always stab myself in the eye so bad when it's a plastic brush, so I don't think I could get it for safety reasons. Okay friends, it is time for episode 2 of new makeup releases for 2021. You know I love just sitting here and really letting loose about how I feel about makeup, so that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully you enjoy it too, and if you do, let's do the YouTubey things. You can give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you would like to. I truly appreciate it. It really helps my channel out. Let's just go ahead and get started. I'm gonna try and make this, what's the saying? Sweet and short? Short and sweet. Short and sweet. I'm gonna try and make this short and sweet. I'm gonna sit over to the side like normal so I can put the pickies right here. And we're just going on to Trend Mood, and essentially I'm just gonna see if I like anything, really. That's pretty much how it goes. This one's exciting. Not that I'm going to pick any of them up just because of who I am, but I am very excited that this brand is kind of expanding its line. So Tower 28 is releasing new Beach Please tinted lip and cheek balms. So they currently already have 2 colors, I think, and now they're adding an additional 3. I think, yeah, they are an additional 3. So they've got Rush Hour, Power Hour, and After Hours, and these are beautiful. Like, these are actually really, really beautiful. And I know that most people say that the Tower 28 cream or like these kind of tinted lip and cheek balms are really, really beautiful products. I just don't use cream blushes at all, and I wouldn't really need it as like a tinted lip balm. Maybe I'd get one though to just give it a go, and then I could use it as a tinted lip balm. Could kind of be my excuse. Maybe we'll do that. But I don't really use cream blushes, so I wouldn't be like running out to pick this up. So Artist Couture has released its spring collection, which would make sense because they're going into spring. So they've got an Ethereal Bloom eyeshadow palette, which is 8 shades, mattes and shimmery, a Diamond Lights finisher, so I guess maybe like an eyeshadow topper, which says it's a light black base with blue, purple, and pink pearls, and it will be available February 19. I don't hate it. In terms of that, I think it's cute, it's nice and bright and fun, and it definitely gives me spring vibes. I just feel like it's been done already quite a few times last year, if that kind of makes sense. Like, I think these kind of mint and purple pastels really had a big moment last year, and a lot of palettes had them in it. And so it's all, I feel like a lot of people would already have these shades in their collections, and they're not shades that you would wear like every day wear, so you would like keep adding them to your collection. But I could be wrong about that. But in terms of the actual color scheme, like, yes, I do like it. It's just that I actually have about 5 palettes that I bought last year in my collection with these colors. So yeah, and the topper thingy, or the, what is it called again? Finisher shade. It actually looks really, really beautiful. I just wouldn't use it. Like, those kind of products aren't like very functional to me. Yeah, it needs to kind of be in the palette, if that makes sense, but it does look pretty. Melt Cosmetics has released new minis, so it's like your favorite pigment packed lip and eye formulas, but stuffed into pocket sized packaging. And I've kind of seen a lot of people just be a bit like meh about this, and I will give them that. Like, I get it's nothing new, but I don't know what it is about those eyeshadows and the way they've packaged them up, but I am super intrigued, and I will probably pick it up just because I want to know what it's all about. Like, I just feel like I need to know. But yeah, other than that, it's nothing revolutionary. I do like that they've released the little mini lipsticks though, because I like a good mini lip product. I don't generally, unless it's a gloss, I won't ever go through a full-size lip product, especially like a lipstick. I think there's only ever been one that I have. So I prefer to get mini lipstick sizes because I'm going to probably have a better chance of like actually using them up. And I like the eyeshadows that they've picked for this like pocket size formula, because they're just like really good neutral shades that when we can travel again, is like, if they are really quite small, like they'd be perfect to travel with, because you could literally just travel with them, and that's like your neutral shades, and then you could just like, I don't know, use your highlighter even as like your shimmer shade if you really had like no space to pack. So yeah, I don't mind this launch. I think it's quite cute and functional, especially when eventually one day again we can leave the country. Too Faced, we all know I love Too Faced on this channel, but they have released their Teddy Bear collection. So it's an eyeshadow palette, a face powder. Where's the face? Oh yeah, okay, so it's, yeah, okay. And a lip injection. I was like, where's the face powder? But it looks like it's like a bronzer or something like that. I think the packaging is really cute, especially if you are like a teenager or someone that loves teddy bears or something like that. I think the packaging is really cute. I just think the eyeshadow palette kind of layout and color scheme itself, while it's pretty, is just basically all of their other palettes put into like one. It's just really, really nothing new or exciting or revolutionary from Too Faced, which is not surprising to me. Even the teddy bear powder, it looks like something that they've actually done before for Christmas, and they've just repurposed that formula and made like a new press in the pan for the teddy bear. It doesn't actually look like it's anything new, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know. I just don't ever find that like Too Faced eyeshadow quality is any good, at least the palettes that I've tried. So I really just am like meh, meh. Viseart has released a new palette as well, Paris Love Letter Étendue, I don't know, Étendue, you know what I'm saying, which is basically like every single one of their other eyeshadow formulas, except this time it has a pop of green. Yeah, that's basically it. It kind of looks like their Spritz palette or whatever that was called, the Edit palette, whatever it was called, but instead of like, they've just literally taken out like 2 of the shades from that Spritz palette and put in that green and that purple. Otherwise it looks exactly the same. I potentially would consider picking this up at some point in the future, maybe, because I don't have any Viseart palettes, any. And I would really like to try their formula. However, they just haven't released a palette that makes me want to purchase them yet. So yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's just okay. It's like a boring neutral palette with pop of green, like, which seems to be like the new pop of blue or something, I don't know. KKW Beauty, they released 2 collections. What did they call them? It's the matte mauve collection and the matte honey collection, which I actually really do like the look of the collections. Like the honey collection specifically appeals to me more so than the mauves, because I would wear the honey colors way more than I would wear the mauves. And I think they look really beautiful. I think the blushes look really beautiful. The nude lips look beautiful. Her eyeshadow formula, if it's the same as the KKW Cross Mario formula, is chef's kiss perfection. It's such a good eyeshadow formula. But my problem with her is that every single one of her launches is exactly the same, and I feel like she's just gonna drive her brand completely into the ground because she's just not revolutionary in any way, shape or form when it comes to her brand. And it's a little bit sad. Like, I get that she has an aesthetic and everything, but like, fuck me, the consumer isn't gonna keep buying the same thing over and over again. It's just not gonna happen. And also, you keep releasing the same kind of blush shades and you're not catering to anyone of a darker skin tone, which is just mind-blowing to me, considering that your husband is African American and your kids are half African American as well. Like, would you not want to cater to them? So yeah, I don't know. That frustrates me. Like, it's pretty, but it's same shit, different day from her, and it's still not catering to any form of another skin tone than myself, so it's just fucking bullshit. Oh, Nabla Cosmetics has released a mascara. It's called the Vicious Mascara, and the packaging looks super cool. It is like, the packaging head is like a panther or a lion. I think it's a panther. I want to say it's a panther, which I think is like really unique and cool. Like, I can vibe with that. Like, the packaging is awesome. I'm not sure about that brush though. It looks like it's like a plastic brush, and I always stab myself in the eye so bad when it's a plastic brush, so I don't think I could get it for safety reasons. But Nabla is definitely one of the brands that I want to try this year. I really, really want to pick a couple of their products and give them a go, because I've been intrigued to try them for a really long time, and I think this year might be the year. I think it might be. BH Cosmetics has a new collab, and it is with Alondra Elsie, and it actually is really cute. I really like the look of this collab. I think the face palette is really, really pretty. Even the lip duos are pretty. They're not something that I would use, but they're pretty. And I really like this eyeshadow palette. Like, yes, it just is kind of a neutral palette with your pops of blues and purples and stuff, but it is really pretty, and it seems really like everyday wearable while also introducing some color. I actually almost even considered purchasing this palette, to be completely honest. That's how much I did like it. But then I was like, I really don't need it, because I just purchased like Lunar Beauty and stuff. But I do think that this is a really, really pretty palette, and maybe if it goes on sale or something like that, I might look at picking it up. So well done and congratulations on that collab. Violet Voss, it's so funny when I see a Violet Voss palette, before I even know what brand it is, I'm like, that's Violet Voss, because every single one of their eyeshadow palettes pretty much looks the same. It's either like a rainbowy type palette, a super neutral palette, or like a reddy tone palette. And surprise, surprise, this is exactly the same. So this is their I Love You Cherry Much palette, and it's just basically like all of the colors that they've kind of released in the last however long they've been a brand and put them in together in one palette. I mean, Violet Voss, when I first started getting into makeup in like 2016, 2017, was really big. Like Laura Lee did a collab with them and that collab was really huge. Like I wanted that palette. And I know just like everyone would rave about their eyeshadow formula, and now you kind of don't hear about them at all anymore. And I have to believe it's because they just release the same shit over and over again and it's boring. Like come up with some new stuff and maybe people will want to buy it again. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, okay, we're gonna talk about this even though I've already bought it. So Marc Jacobs released a cafe collection, and it is a, like the, you know, they're Tantastic bronzers. So it's that size of a palette and it's got a blush, bronzer and highlight in it, and they've got a deeper tone and a lighter skin tone. And then they released a like extra shot concealer and foundation in one kind of thing. So I've already picked these up. I shouldn't have, because I know they have coconut in them and I know they're probably going to break me out. I figured if I just use the extra shot as a concealer, I'll be okay, because I won't break out underneath my eyes, you know, so that's what I'm going to do. That was my thinking behind it. But the packaging of this palette, you guys, I don't even care if it breaks me out. I have to have the packaging. I have to, like, you guys know I am the biggest coffee lover. Like the biggest. I love coffee so much. Let me know if you love coffee, by the way, and what's your coffee order. Let me know. Let me know. Let's share that love together. Yeah. But I have to, like, I just have to. You can't have a coffee collection and me not get it. It's like people buying Disney collections, okay? And I just was super interested in the concealer. I love concealers so much. So I just really wanted to try it and give it a go. So they are currently on the way. I ordered it on launch day. I don't even think it's left the US yet, because that's how shit Australians or like international shipping is to Australia. So look out for that review whenever it comes. Jamie Genevieve's brand Vive. Oh, it would be Vive after her name. Oh my god, what an idiot.
Can you do me a huge favor and never repeat this to anyone that you respect, okay?
She's released blushes and they do look pretty. I just find with her brand it's too expensive. Like, I really do. These are £23, which would be $46, so almost $50 per blush. It looks like a really small pan. I don't know, like I get it, she's an indie brand. I kind of get all of that, but I haven't seen the best of reviews from her brand. Like from her friends, people rave about it, but from other people that have reviewed it, there you go. It hasn't been the best of reviews, but also, I don't know, I just think it's too expensive for what it is. I really do. I just don't think the products are innovative enough, even the packaging, even though I like the packaging because it's like chic. I just don't think it's innovative or different enough to warrant that price point. I really don't. And I really like her as a YouTuber. I think she's lovely, but I just can't warrant that price point. I really cannot. Sorry. Okay, so Urban Decay released Naked Wild West. And while I love the outside of this packaging, I think that's really cool. And I really appreciate the way that they are doing their Naked palettes packaging. One, I just really struggle to get behind the Naked palettes because I hate that pants like shape. I don't know what it is, I just don't enjoy it. And two, it just kind of looks like all of their other palettes, except this time they've swapped out like the purples, for example, in the ultraviolet palette, and they've put in that one like deeper green and that one lighter bluey green, and that's it. Otherwise it's like the same as all their other palettes or the Naked Heat. So I just kind of wish they would do something a little bit more different to warrant wanting to pick it up. Now, like for example, I could pick this up because I literally don't own any of their Naked palettes. I've never tried it, so you know, it wouldn't be anything, it would be new to my collection, but at the same time it's not interesting enough for me to warrant picking it up. So I think they're kind of getting there. I just wish they would just get a little bit better with their color selections and their innovation, you know? They're almost there, they're so close. And I really do like Urban Decay as a brand. I think they're really cool. All right, and that is it for today's episode 2 new makeup releases for 2021. Not a whole lot has been released in the last couple of weeks. Normally we went through a period there last year where it was like 7 releases a day, and now I feel like it's slowed down again. So I wonder if it's gonna like ramp up again in a couple of months. Who knows? But that is all of the new releases so far for this last couple of weeks, I guess is what I'm trying to spit out there. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you're thinking about picking anything up, or if you disagree with me or you agree with me. Just let me know. I love having a conversation with you guys down in the comments, so please feel free to ask me any questions or just give me your thoughts. Just give them to me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching, especially to this point. I really appreciate you. I truly, truly do. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye.